Hey there, I'm Dicebag, and this is my solo campaign for Creatures, a monster collecting tabletop RPG I'm working on. Last time, our party just finished exploring a cave system loaded with raw gemstones and crystals. They had to fight off a couple of creature packs to do it, so they're retreating back to camp to get some rest before they get to work extracting the ore. Unfortunately for them, their rest has been interrupted by the sounds of creature activity, and they've rushed to arm themselves for a fight. That's a pretty high amount of danger. On the other hand, they're only 2 hostile, so they're probably not ready to attack. They'll probably run. I usually say you have to be like above 5 before they're actually going to actively seek you out, so I'm not sure if that should apply to nighttime encounters, since you're not actually you're in one place. It's not like you're going around just randomly encountering things. I feel like they probably would have came to you. So you know what, let's go ahead and be a little brutal on them and just force them to encounter the things. So let's see. Let's get out our wild creatures. There's P-Boy. And let's see, party +2 is the amount of danger. So these guys are gonna be like 2 danger apiece. And what is the party? They're like 1, 2, 3. Our party's actually got higher danger than now. Let's see. These guys are each 2. And then they also have like 3 classes. 3 class levels. So they're like 5. That's 15. 16, 17, 18, so we're looking at a 20 danger encounter. So we probably got a few Peapods in there. So these are the bigger ones. Let's get a couple of these guys. So that's what, like 10? They have Seer 2, Gazer 1, and they're 2 danger, so that's 5 altogether, so that's 10 danger. Then the other guys are just 2 danger apiece, so let's see. That means we need 5 of them. So let's bring a couple of Gazers out here. Actually, let's bring a Gazer, 2 Seers, and a Telepath. Alright, not that you can see all of that, but yeah, here's what we got. Here's what we're up against. So let's see, first thing we do for battle montage. We're gonna divide health by 8 on these guys, or by 5 rather. That's going to be the amount of successes they need to roll for their attacks. So this, if you haven't seen it before, this is kind of a shorthand way of resolving combat encounters without breaking out the whole tactical maps and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to abstract it a little bit. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Yeah, there should be one more. Yeah, let's move these guys a little over. Okay. There we go. 6. 7. 7 of them in total. And so what we gotta do is we're gonna have guys square off against them. Then they'll make attack rolls, and whatever they don't defeat will deal damage back to them, and then we'll do a second round until they either flee or one side dies. So let's see. I should bring up like the information of these guys. What do they have? Let's see. Well, that ain't right. They are not fairy type. Okay, we're gonna have to defer to the website. Here we go. There he is. Little peepoys. Just little guys. Let's see. Vulnerable to aberrant and death types. Okay, so that makes sense. That means Cheapy is going to be really useful. Cheapy's going to square up against the one of the bigger ones, since he is in fact a death type creature. Let's see, they're resistant to martial though, so Arbo not looking so good. Arbo's going to have to stick to squaring off against one of the weaker ones. Let's see. Erwin is summoning a second creature in this battle, so he's going to take off 1 mana, because he's got 2 of them out. Let's see, we're going to have Torkish square off against the other big one. Psykit is kind of the weaker one. He didn't really get a share of essence, so he's still lower level. But, so we'll just leave him on the small one. Now, I don't know if we want to double up on any of them. I feel like that's going to go overboard. So I think we'll be alright. These guys aren't like super strong. I think we can just take them one at a time and we'll come out alright. As long as we don't roll any stupid numbers like a bunch of 1s. Alright, so Cheapy, let's see, he's got the nibble going. Ooh, I see a 10. I see a couple 10s. Oh man, Cheapy's bloodthirsty, man. He's tired of being knocked out, apparently. I think Cheapy got knocked out before. Cheapy has 3 enmity. He's been knocked out a few times. Poor Cheapy. He's angry. He scores 10, 9, 9, 4, 7, 8, 10, 4. And what is Peapod's defenses? Let's see. We're looking at deflection. That's a 6. Okay, so Cheapy hits like 8. 8 hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, yeah. 8 with the crits. Damn. Cheapy ain't playing around. Okay, Cheapy just takes that guy down. Torkish, it's your turn. Let's see. Torkish picked up the monk class, by the way, so he's got some melee powers, but that's a martial class, and you don't want to use martial class against psionic creatures. That's probably a bad idea, so we're going to stick with the good old fire powers, which he's pretty good with. Let's see. We're shooting for 6 again, and we roll 6, 4, 6, 8, 1, 10, 2, and 3. Not as good, but you know, still we got some crits. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. That's not bad. -5, so we got 3 left on that guy. Alright, Psykit. Psykit's still stuck with his basic abilities, so he's just gonna space wrinkle the thing. And, let's see, it has a resistance to this too, so that's not even good. Let's see, this is Peepoy, so stats are lower. Evasion is only 5, and that's what we're going for here. Let's see, we got 5, 4, 2, 6, 6, 6, 6. But, wait, he also takes a -2. Because of the resistance. That means he deals none. None. He makes no hits. Psychic, you suck. Alrighty then, well. Arbo's turn. Arbo's might be in an even worse state. Actually, Arbo has beast attacks, so he does not need to rely on just his martial powers. So that's good for him. So we're gonna roll for hit and run, his beast attack. And man, he does not roll very good at all. Let's see. Peepoy's deflection is 4. We roll 5, 1, 7, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3. That's only like 3 hits? 3 hits. Ew. Ugh. Alright, well, hopefully our conjurers will fare better. Let's see, Kristoff lifts up the great axe and starts swinging. Let's see. Against deflection 4, he's got 6, 5, 8, 1, 5, 2, 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Okay. Looking a little better for this one. Erwin, on the other hand, is going to have to attack the stronger one if it's evasion because he's more of a spellcaster. So he's going to take out the scepter and start blasting. Let's see. He's shooting for 5. He rolls 7, 5, 5, 8, 10, 5, 5. Oh, he hits with everything and crits. Okay, well, that's it for him. That thing just goes straight down on the marksmanship, the magical marksmanship of Erwin, the malicious sorcerer. Alright. Justin is our last guy. Let's see. He is also more of a magic guy, a wizard. So he's gonna blast him with his rod. Okay. He rolls 4, 6, 9, 9, 9, 9. Okay. So that's not enough to take it all the way down, but down to 1. Okay. Well. Now's the time to actually do retaliation. So let's see, what does Peapod have? So what we're going to do is we're going to take basically his highest class and his highest attack stat. So that would be power and I don't know, what's the other one, like seer? His power is 6, seer is 2, so he's dealing 8 damage per leftover, we'll say. We'll call it that. We'll just call it a leftover. So in the return round, Torkish here takes like 24 damage. 3 times 8, and that's 24, right? Yeah, sure. Surely. Now, let's see. Peepoy over here. Let's see, he's only got 5 power, and they've got one class, so they're only dealing 6 per leftover. That's still 36 damage, though. Whoops. Minus 36. Ouch. And let's see. Oh, wait, though. He has a resistance to psionic, so let's see. He won't take that much damage. What was it? 6? So he'd only be taking 4. Okay. So 4 times 6. 24. Let's see. 40 minus 26. No, wait. 24. There we go. And then Arbo, on the other hand, has a weakness. So let's see. We got 3 hits left over. And he's dealing 5, 6, 7, 8 per hit. So, again, we're dealing with the 24 number. That's because he has a weakness, of course. Let's see. Kristoff only takes 1 hit. So that's minus 6. Erwin doesn't take anything. Justin takes 1 hit. Alright. So now we make the morale check. We've got 2 of them completely knocked out. So that means we roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dice. And let's see, the highest danger is 2, so they need to hit an 8. If they hit an 8, they stay. Whoops, that's D20s. Not those. They roll 3, 10, 8, 5, 8, so they hit a few 8s. Okay. So they stay around for another round. So Torkish is gonna kind of fall back, and Cheapy will move in to finish this guy off. Actually, you know what? Torkish is gonna stay there. Cheapy is going to help out Psykit. And let's bring Erwin to back up Arbo here. There we go. Alright, second round. Torkish throws some flares. Let's see. We got 9, 1, 7, 4, 5, 3, 3, 10. Yeah, that's enough to take him down with 3 left. He's down to 0. And let's see, Cheapy comes into the rescue of Psykit. Ooh, more crits. Okay. He rolls 1, 9, 8, 4, 10, 6, 3, 7. And of course, Peepoy's only got a 4 deflection, so he hits pretty much everything except 1, especially with the bonus. That guy's down. Erwin, you only need to score 3 hits. Let's do it. Let's start blasting with the scepter here. Okay, 8, 3, 7, 8, 2, 5, 9. That's what? We're going for 5 evasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Alright, that's enough for him. And then Kristoff, he only needs to get 1 hit with the Great Axe. Bada bing, bada boom. 7, 5, 2, 5, 7, 4, and 6. That's enough. That's more than 1 hit. And Justin. Blasting with the rod. 8, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7. Alright, that's enough. Y'all should have ran, but you didn't. You didn't. Alright. So we're gonna have to mark this down for all these guys they defeated. That was a big pack. So let's see. We're just gonna mark this down as, what is it? 2 Peapods, 5 Peepoy. And we'll figure out the essence they collect from those later. Maybe I should have tried to have one of the guys bind one of them or something, but I keep forgetting to do that, though. So, that's not gonna happen. Alright, well, let's see. Creatures need healed. So, let's see. That's 1 mana for each of these. Erwin needs to heal twice. Good thing he's got plenty of mana. Justin needs to heal once. And Kristoff doesn't need to do anything. Cheapy was brutal in that fight. He finally got some steam off. Let's see, actually, I made up some specific triggers that would cause affinity gain in certain personality types for creatures. And I noticed Cheapy is aggressive. Let's see. some of the things might apply here. Let's see. Triumphant. The creature defeats another creature with higher danger. The Peapod was equal danger, so that doesn't apply. Defeats an enemy while flanking with its Conjurer. That's not really a thing on Battle Montage. Creature scores a hit with every die of an attack roll. He almost did that. He almost did that. He scored crits that made up for the misses. Brute Force. The creature or its Conjurer solves a problem with force rather than less violent means. Well, there were not really less violent means there, so I guess we didn't really hit any of those as specific triggers. Let's see, what about Noble? Let's see, the creature and its Conjurer defeat an enemy while adjacent to each other. That's not a thing in this kind of thing. Show Mercy. The party allows an enemy to flee when they could stop them. Well, they didn't try to flee, otherwise they would have been alright. Let's see, the creature its Conjurer distracts. That's for tactical combat. The creature its Conjurer returns something that was lost or stolen. Well, none of that applies. Then Irwin's Arbo. Let's see. Arbo is jealous. I think if anything, all of these little things would have been done the opposite of what needed to happen. Let's see. Only creature summoned by its Conjurer all day. He summoned Psychic too. Summoned after one of its Conjurer's creatures is defeated. He was actually usually the one getting defeated first. He succeeds at a task another party member failed at. He did not do that. And let's see, he uses one of its features to solve a problem. I don't think he ever did that through the entire day. So yeah. Sorry. No affinity gains, guys. But good that I'm checking, because that's something I feel like I'm going to forget to do a lot. So let's see. Let's get everybody back up to their proper place. And the rest of the night should go without issue. So let's see. Kristoff back up to 6, but only 5 mana because they're all on watch. Let's see, we're just gonna top off the health too. And let's see, Irwin back up to 6 and 5. And then the creatures are back to full. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, next day is dawning. It's sunrise coming up. You know what? We should roll to see what the weather's like. That's another thing I keep forgetting to do. Let's see. Is the weather tables on here? I don't think so. I might have to bring up a whole nother sheet. Let's see. Encounters, maybe? I think this one has weather on it. Yeah, there we go. What's the season, though? Let's see. You know what? Let's just go with the current season. We're in fall right now, so we'll roll on the fall table. Let's see. We just need 1 die. Actually, we need 2 dice. 8. Okay, we do get some kind of weather coming in. And a 4 on the fall table is a heat wave. In fall? I guess we've had some of those. Let's see. Now we need to look up exactly what a heat wave does. Let's see. I think it's on this document I'm looking at here. Heat wave. Fire powers get a +2 roll modifier. Ice powers get a -2 roll modifier. Travel costs 1 additional stamina. Refilling health costs twice as much water. They're already running low on water. Let's mark that down. Okay, day 3. Heat wave. Alright. Now that we've got that decided, these guys wake up in the sweats. That's right, they also need to make a roll for their rest. Let's see, they roll any talent plus survival. So, let's see. Kristoff, what have you got? Fitness 4, survival 1. So, we're gonna roll 5 for you. 5d10. They just need to hit a 6, I believe, yeah. This is just to see if anything goes wrong while they're resting. Now, Erwin, what's Erwin got? No survival, so he's just rolling 4. That could seriously... Okay, he rolled an 8. He's good. That could have been bad. With low dice rolls. And Justin has 4 intellect and 2 survival, so he gets to roll a full 6. He's used to being outdoors more. He's the kind of a more rugged dude. Let's see, he rolls a bunch of high ones. 10, 9, 2, 8, 7, 8. He has a great night's sleep. You know what, maybe I should tie the amount of resources recovered to the amount of successes they have on the roll. And then maybe like a critical failure would be an injury. Maybe that'll be the way I do it. That way injuries aren't like super common when you're doing these kind of things. Whoop, what was that? Excuse me. Alright, so at this point these guys are pretty much ready to get to work. They're all fed and rested. It's a little hot. It's a little hot for him, but, you know, it's not debilitating or anything. They're definitely thirsty, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide things up. Kristoff and Erwin being kind of the muscle men, the militia guys, they're going to be going down into the caves to mine the actual gems, the gem veins that they found. Justin is going to be going out about to forage for any kind of water source that they could find, because they're down to 1 unit of water, and that's not very good, especially if they want to do anything else like explore that the entrance to the deep mall that they found down there, which Justin may want to do. I think he's cooking up a plan to convince these guys to come with him and explore a little further. But let's see. The creatures, well, you know what? They're going to stand watch. One outside the cave and one kind of inside the cave watching the exits that they found on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and roll for all these things. Let's see, they brought their mining picks and their tools. And of course, Justin is going to take his Torkish with him, just in case he needs some backup when he's out. So let's see, Kristoff, he's gonna roll for Extractor, and I believe they have mining tools with them as well. One of them's got mining tools. We're gonna say they kind of shuffle things around because they had to kind of distribute what they had due to carrying weight. Though they did bring a cart, so yeah, well, we're not gonna worry about it even. It's alright. They do have mining tools and they've got mining picks as well. Let's see, what exactly do the mining tools do? I wrote that down somewhere. Let's see, mining tools gives a +2 roll modifier and checks to extract raw ore or metal from metal or gemstone deposits. Okay, yeah, just a 2 roll modifier. So these guys are gonna get. Well, should we make them? We should probably pick one of them to get the bonus, since they're both working at the same time. So let's see, Kristoff is probably the one we want to have do, let's see, the emeralds. I think the emeralds are the most valuable one. The shards might be useful for crafting, but I don't think they're super expensive, and these guys don't have any crafting skills yet. So they're going to prioritize the emerald because that's where they're going to make their money. So Kristoff, with his big old muscles, goes to town on the emerald vein. Let's see. Oh, those are low rolls. Those are really low rolls. Fitness plus melee versus 6. He needs to roll 6 to score anything. He gets the +2. He only scores 2 successes. He rolls 3, 3, 3, 2, 5, 2, 4. Kristoff, you are a bad miner. Oh, man. Bro wouldn't have got anything if it wasn't for the tool bonus. Oh. That sucked. And the way I've been differentiating gemstone veins from like ore veins of metal is that gemstone veins you can only tap once and then it's done, whereas ore veins you can go as long as you want, but they weigh more. So they're by pound rather than these just being by success. So yeah, he gets a couple decent chunks of emerald ore, and that's about it. Dude sucks. He has no finesse. Let's see, we're gonna emerald ore 2 Kristoff. Kristoff is not having a good time in there. He's probably like stubbing his toe and smacking himself with the pick. I think Kristoff actually has an injury. He does. He has an intellect injury. No wonder he sucks. He's like smacking himself with a hammer, probably. Oh, poor guy. Well, at least he didn't hurt himself in the process. Let's see how Erwin does. He does not get the bonus from the tools because we gave it to the other guy that sucked at his job, and that's the only reason he got anything done. All right. Erwin, how do you fare? 18416. Okay. Wait a second. No, that's right. Okay, yeah. He has much lower stats to work with than the other guy, and he still scores 2 successes. He does, however, score 2 1s. Okay, no. Okay, I was thinking critical failure, but no, he has 2 melee, I believe. Yeah, he's got 2 melee, so he can have up to 2 1s without triggering a critical fail, so he does not hurt himself in the process. He just doesn't mine a whole lot. He's not as buff as Kristoff. He's a little more of a wizardy guy. So let's see, we do get a couple of plant and fairy shards. So we'll mark that down. Not the best haul. This is like the main thing they came here to try and find, and they're really not getting much out of it. That's a shame. These are the crystal caverns. They're supposed to be chock with gemstones and all that. Mostly what these guys found was freaking magic candies and, and creature eggs and what is this weirdo fungi? Well, that's not the best. Let's see how Justin fares, though. He's out foraging, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Difficulty 10 minus highest density. We are in a density of 3, I believe. Density for open woods is 3, yes. Okay, so he needs to hit 7 or higher. He rolls 9, 4, 1, 9, 4, 3. Alright. He does find some water. So he's just gonna fill up everybody's water skins while he's there. Or maybe I should just stick to that many units and make it a little rougher. Nah, we won't be too rough. I already screwed myself with the people I fight almost. But let's see. We'll just fill up everybody's water skins. And I think that's 3 apiece, so they should have like 9 water. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna have to roll for encounters because we're not sure. With the cave opening up to the deep maw in 3 different places and still being open to the outside, who knows what could wander in. So let's go ahead and make a roll. You know what? Let's use... Nah. Let's use the actual cave. I haven't finished all the tables for the deep maw yet, so we're gonna have to use it as little as possible. Let's see, okay. Encounter, there we go, alright. I'm just gonna roll, you know what, let's just roll a handful and take the first one, and if it's an encounter, we'll go with the rest. It is not. Alright, thank God, they got away this time. The day of work goes by without too much incident for these guys. Justin, on the other hand, is he getting into trouble? Let's go ahead and roll on the open woods table. See if he runs into anything. 8. I think 8 is an encounter. 8 is a creature encounter. Justin runs into trouble. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. Thanks for watching, and since you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But most importantly, leave me some feedback in the comments. The game is still in development, so I'd like to hear what people think. And if you want to see more, I've got all these sessions on a playlist that you can watch back to back. There's also a bunch of links in the description for other places that you can find creatures. So, until next time, farewell, conjurers, and may you walk the waking dream.